I love the fact that they're promoting Leave No Trace. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me, David. I am in Northwest Pennsylvania in Cook Forest State Park. Today is August 10th. About 3:30 this afternoon, I'll be dropping off my youngest son at Clarion so he can start his sophomore year. But it's only 7:30 in the morning. I got plenty of time where I can spend some time on the creek here, see if I can catch a fish. The water seems to be a little bit low, as you might be able to see from some of the pictures. I don't know if they just haven't had as much rain or not, but I'm still going to give some of these deeper pools a try. Let's find out how I do. I've got a spinning rod. I've got some floating trout worms. Let's have some fun. That's a number 10 octopus hook. Underneath of that piece of split shot still, but I've pinched on a little bite indicator. I mean, it's only 7:47 in the morning. The sun hasn't broken through the trees very much, so it's kind of hard to see my line. So I pinched on that indicator to give myself a little more advantage so I can see my line moving. This, slide that indicator up some. That's one. I think it's a little brookie. Yeah, it's a little brook trout. Get my net wet. Yeah, brought a net this time. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here. Oh, yeah. I see ya. I'll get you up to my trough so I can actually measure how big you are. You're not very big, but you're beautiful. Look at how beautiful that fish is. Get my trough nice and wet for you. Yeah. Gotta get a picture of you, bud. A little 8-inch brookie. Hook is out. He swims off. Swims right under that rock where I thought he would be. That's a fish. That's a fish. It's small. I don't know what it is. So I turned the camera off. Bring you over here too. Have we got a little brookie again? And that is not a brookie. I believe what I've got right there is a creek chub. But I'm pretty sure that's a creek chub. Number 3 coming up. Cast underneath of that boulder over there. Looks like it might be another creek chub. A little bigger one. Yep, little creek chub. Tell by that dark spot right on the dorsal fin. Whoa, buddy. Oh, stepped on my rod. That's not good. You scared me. There we go. Bait is out. He swam right off. There he is, right there. Swimming right off. Okay. Okay, it's hard to see, but that was the piece of floating trout worm that I was using. It's pretty small and mangled. I'm going to pull out a bigger piece, but In the effort of leaving no trace, I'm going to put it back in the bag and throw it away when I get back to the place. So the floating trout worms come all connected to each other. If you look, it says there's a 15 count, but they're all connected to each other. I'm just going to snip off probably about a 1/2 inch piece and put that on my line. Fish number 4. I think it might be a brookie. Let's see here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Yeah, it's another brook trout. Yep, another gorgeous brook trout. About another 7-inch brook trout. Okay, so far, 2 brook trout, 2 creek chubs. I'm kind of headed back to where I parked. I know that there's a couple pools that I want to try. We'll give those a try. Then we'll head to the store, pick up some breakfast, and then we'll see what happens for the rest of the day. That's not leaving no trace. You gotta take that stuff with you guys. Come on. Okay. Here's a fish. That has got to be one of the smallest fish I've ever seen. Not really though. But that's a shiner of some sort, because it's got that black line down the side of it. That's another creek chub. So that's 3 for those. Another creek chub. Released. Free to go. There's a fish. First cast into this little pool. What have we got? I think we got another little creek chub. Yep. I'm at the pool at the bottom of the stairs that comes down from the sign at the Forest Cathedral. Another creek chub. That's number 4 for those. There he goes. I usually start here, but today I decided to start upstream some. Okay, so for my first fishing session while I was here at the creek running through Cook Forest State Park, I'm pretty happy. Each pool I stopped at, I was able to catch some fish. So I'm pretty happy with that. We'll see what else I end up trying to do while I'm up here this time. Stick around. Let's find out. Alright, so it's fishing session number 2 down here along Gravel Lick Road. I've got the Clarion River going by. Let's see if we can catch something here. When the sun is just right, I can look down into the water and I can see some micro fish. I brought a couple small hooks. Let's see if I can get one. Maybe one of them's a species I haven't caught before. Let's give it a try. Whatever he is. Let's get my hand wet. Well, that was a creek chub. I want to know what that fish is, right? Not you. I know you're a creek chub. How about calming down? No, wait a minute. That might be a sucker of some sort. Maybe a white sucker. They're already on my species list. Little size 26 hook in his mouth. He's good. Yep. Pretty sure that's a sucker. I might have a plan for them tomorrow. We'll see. So when I come up here to Pennsylvania to drop off my son pick them up, visit, however, whatever the trip happens to be. I always like to go in the Walmart because they have different fishing supplies than they do back home. There's more trout up in this area, so they're going to have more supplies for trout and everything. And so I always like to stock up. Well, I've got a bag of power bait floating trout worms that I'm going to give away. So, 2 weeks after this video comes out, I'm going to look at the comment section, and whoever has made a comment, I'm just going to pick names out of a hat, and I'm going to send you those floating trout worms. So make sure you comment on this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, tight lines.